Recording in Peace and greetings, everyone. It's Osunfemi, Wanbi, and Njeri here with All in the Cards podcast. I'm excited about today's transmission, today's channel. I don't particularly know what it's going to be about, other than we're going to be talking about the 4 clubs a week. But before we do that, I want to talk about this 3 of clubs week just very briefly because Sinners came out in a 3 of clubs week, which was last week, which ended yesterday. Sinners, that word, it is a 7 of clubs word. And I looked up that word before um, I went to see it, the night before I went to see it. I didn't, I just looked it up. Something just said, look it up. And then afterwards, after watching the movie, it was just like, oh, okay. Well, it wasn't immediately like, oh, okay. It was just so heavy and mind blowing and just like so layered. So impactful, so moving, just so everything. It's like, what does it make you feel? Everything. And so when I thought about that, that card popped in my head, and then I started to process some of those things through that lens, and came up with more things and more insight into the 7 of clubs. But the 3 of clubs week had a 7 of clubs in Mars sitting, and it sits with it's supported by the Jack of Spades, and it's challenged by the 8 of Diamonds. And those 2 cards are about initiation and the spotlight, right? So there's an initiation and the spotlight in regards to the sinners. And if I don't want to spoil anything, but once you find out who the sinners are and the work that they do and the load that they carry, wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so I'm gonna do things a little bit different. Um, for this All in the Cards episode, and I think I'm going to continue this way. I know I've been coming with this podcast and in and out and in and out, and I'm in my new space and I feel grounded, more grounded, and definitely guided and called to um, share these messages, these transmissions with y'all. So um, we have our life spread out. I have the spread for the United States. I have some cards that we're going to pull on top of the astrological zodiac messages. Um, yeah, this should be fun. This should be interesting. And this is also a powerful week for me, just a little insight into my realm, my world. It's a powerful week for me because my next solar return, I'm going to be sitting in the house of the 4 clubs. So I'm excited about that. I am interested, definitely interested about that. And this place that I moved into is, don't be looking too far over there because it ain't all decorated yet, but it's coming. Really nice. Um, but it gives me the perspective, the point of view of a 4 clubs. So it's already beginning. And I can see that, yeah, cardiology is going to be a major force for me here, as well as doula work, as well as music. Those 3 have been magnified. Books as well. Not necessarily writing, well, yeah, writing, but also reading a lot more. So I'm excited about that, you guys. To the All in the Cards family. Okay, so 4 clubs a week. it begins in Mars. Four of Clubs sits Mars, Jupiter. Okay, Mars is bringing that action. It's about that action. Mars, definitely similar to Venus, has this energy of desires, but Venus attracts the desires while Mars kind of attacks the desires or chases the desires, right? Takes actionable steps towards it while Venus attracts. Just to give you a little difference. Um, and then we have Jupiter aspecting this as well. And when I say Jupiter aspecting it, I mean on the spread, not necessarily in the sky, but trust me, it all aligns. It all aligns. So Jupiter is expanding. It's expanding the work that you're doing, that we're doing this week, right? Expansion of work, um, expansion of heatedness of arguments, right? Mars brings arguments, the expansion of actionable steps, really becoming solutionary, solution driven, having that mindset. And this Four of Clubs energy comes in to balance, right? To stabilize all these things that you want to do, that you're going to do, that you want to get done, right? So it puts your mind in a place of ease, and focus and little fixation, right? To be able to accomplish um, the variety of things that you have to get done. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. I definitely woke up like ready to record this. Last week, it was just like, I want to. But but yeah, so we are getting our minds in a place, in a centered place of ease, of patience, of perspective, unique perspective. Oh, unique perspective because the Four of Clubs is Uranus to the Nine of Clubs, which is cardology, and it's all about shifting your perspective, right? So, yeah, this is that energy. This is where foundations get built. This is, really, really solid foundations are being built, whether that be literally, like literally meaning physically or mentally, figuratively, all the leaves, right? Um, it's happening. It's being built. It's being conceptualized. It's being decoded. It is being activated. So I feel it just saying these words. I didn't know what I was going to come on here and say. So, yes. The Four of Clubs is pushed by the Six of Hearts. So this is possibly even things that started at the beginning of the year. Whether that's the spring equinox, I'm more so referring to the beginning of Gregorian year 2025, also because during that time we had a Six of Hearts week. So those Six of Hearts things can definitely be pushing us, people from the past, again, projects from the past or things that we did not complete. Those things can definitely be resurfacing, much like this. I'm doing this now. Is resurfacing. Like I wanted to get started with this and I'm doing it and I'm excited about it. And it took me um, just realigning with certain works to be able to get to this point. Realigning with certain practices to get to this point. So I'm very grateful to be here and I'm grateful you've arrived as well, right? So that's a little bit about that. Um before we hop into these zodiac placements, it's getting loud out there. Um, Culture. I don't know if y'all can hear that with this microphone, but culture is like very, very prevalent. Like I said, I saw Sinners. There's a lot of culture in that film. I saw it last night or yesterday. Um, yeah. Okay, yeah, before we jump into these zodiacs, this energy, right, is gonna have you very focused, very enthralled in the deep depths of whatever it is you're going to be doing. So you definitely want to be mindful of what it is you focus on, right? Especially for the ladies, for the women, right? It has the Eight of Clubs and Mars, and we can definitely become fixated on a man or men or this masculine energy. Um, so if that's what we're trying to manifest, then that's great. Focus on that. But if it's not, definitely engage with accountability partners, engage with this video, um, bringing you back to your intention for this week. So yeah, let's just set an intention right now in this moment. Grab a pen, a pencil preferably, or just in your mind's eye. Really center on an intention. Hmm. Something you want to accomplish, anything you want to accomplish this week in particular, something that's been on your plate for quite a while, and you just want to complete. Um, so many things popping off in my head. I can't quite come to that conclusion just yet, but there's a few things buzzing around. Um, and with that said, this energy has a Five of Hearts transformation. So there's going to be times when during this 7-day cycle this week that you're going to be super focused, and then other times where you're going to be super focused on getting away or super spiritual, or super astral, like in the astral realm, or in the what is this with the goggles, the 5D realm, and in the AI realm. This is gamers energy. This is healthy distractions that can help you focus, right? Help you bring your mind back to that homeostasis energy. So definitely keep that in mind when you are distracted, when you become distracted, or you feel like, I'm practicing a little escapism right now. It's all in the cards. It's all in the cards. I'm here to tell you that right now. Okay. Um, so no worries. You'll get back to it. You'll get back to it. Trust me. You're gonna get a message and it's going to all click together. So that's where the Four Clubs is on the life spread, Mars, Jupiter. Now, for those of us living in the United States and affected by the United States, which is a lot of countries, a lot of places in this world, the Four Clubs is sitting. Ooh, I'm getting chills. The Four Clubs is sitting in its reward position for life. So it's sitting Jupiter, Uranus. I was just talking about Uranus earlier, which is why I'm getting these chills, because a, a spiritual sister, and we don't know each other that well, but we are traveling in some of the same portals, right? And she brought up um, the Marian energy, this Mary, this Mother Mary energy. And I definitely have the Mother Mary cards and the egg, right after Easter, the egg. Everything comes from within. Wow. And I love it, Spirit. I love it. Not only is the Four of Clubs sitting Jupiter, Uranus, right? Because I was thinking like this Marian energy is gonna come in. It's like been just like real sultry and seductive and whispering in my ear and others. And then it's just gonna be like, boom. That's just what I felt as I was messaging her back. And I shared that with her. And then here she comes out, boom, with the egg. And the Four of Clubs is sitting with the Ace of Hearts, which is the egg. It is the baby. It is that infantile state. It is the beginnings. So something is beginning this week. Something is definitely brewing. Um, yeah, I am definitely resonating with that energy. Um, Easeful beginnings, easeful transitions. Um, More so than, let's say, the Ace of Diamonds, there are going to be um, learning curves, right? Much like a baby is going to go through kind of its chill mode, and then it's like growth spurts, growth spurts, growth spurts, like back to back to back. It's going to require a lot of nutrition, sitting on the egg, right? It's going to require some nurturing. And then the Four of Clubs has the Nine of Hearts as its Uranus card, which is the card of this year. So again, Uranus is powerfully coming in this transmission. Expect the unexpected. I feel like right now I am moving in the energy that I visualized, and not just visualized, but I felt and embodied when I first walked in this space. It just felt like something and everything. And when I took that energy back to my the place I was just living, I just I felt myself in this energy that I'm in right now. So yeah, I'm experiencing that right now, y'all. Um, and I'm in a Nine of Hearts space. So wow, 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 wow. This is a Nine of Hearts home. Okay. Yeah, y'all are y'all are on the ride with me on this roller coaster. And I ain't never been scared of a roller coaster. I enjoy them. Some people don't, and that's okay. But Uranus is coming in with this futuristic energy, this wish granting energy, this leading fools behind energy, this um, transformed woman, goddess embodiment, like feminist energy. Whew, it's gonna be a powerful one for the ladies. Um, this week, absolutely. Ooh, in various ways. So what I'm gonna do is combine the life spread zodiac with this um spread for the United States zodiac with whatever card spirit is guided to have me share with you for a little extra added clarity, ashe, energy, all the things. So let's get started because we're about 20 minutes in. Um, but yeah, it's so far it's been beautiful. I hope you're enjoying this ride. Um, my, my remote control, my what Kendrick had in the controller. The controller. The controller is that transformation. It's that five of hearts. Today is the King of Clubs day. That's Kendrick's card, right? You know what? I think today I'm also going to announce the next session of All in the Cards, the 16-week class. Yeah. Okay. So, Mercury. Those ruled by Mercury, which are Geminis and Virgos, um, as well as the types of communications we'll engage in, the things that we'll be thinking about, the way our mindset, the way we process our thoughts this week, all those things are going to be encompassed in this mercurial energy. So whether you have a mercurial sun, moon, rising Venus, um, whether you are a communicator constantly, a speaker, your mind, if you're wondering about why is my mind constantly focused on this, all those things are going to be encompassed in this. And this is how we'll do each section, that brief overview in the beginning, and then we just talking about the cards. Okay. So Mercury, we have the Two of Diamonds sitting Mars, Saturn. We're going to want to engage in partnership, in deals. And we have the Five of Clubs over here as the Mercurial card for the United States. Partnerships and deals, but also it's going to require you to open up to really Five of Clubs. To really Five of Clubs a situation, right? Let me see. Okay. I had to make sure that the phone doesn't die. So, yes. So, okay, partnerships, deals, contracts, those are going to be the things on our mind that we're talking about, that we're trying to engage in and with, solidify, right? That actually came for I subscribed to a particular app, and that was the messaging was around solidifying your contracts. Um, and so now that was an astrology app. So to now come here with the cardology, like I said, it's all in the cards, it all aligns. And I'm a Gemini, so that resonates. Those contracts are going to, like I was saying, going to require you to step out of your comfort zone, maybe say things that you wouldn't normally say with this Five of Clubs. The Five of Clubs can tend to be a little reserved at times, but um, that's just because they're observing. But when they come with that message, they're going to come with that message, and so this requires this outgoing energy. This requires you to step out of your shell of sorts, right? Um, to make sure that your contracts are right and in order, and beneficial for all parties, right? It is imperative. Yeah, and if you're looking for some new contracts, if you don't have any contracts happening right now, you need to go out there and talk to the people. You need to go out there and talk to the people and engage with folks and see what's going on. Put your feelers out. Talk to some random people. Go to an event. We're gonna pull from this Mother Mary Oracle. I want to pull from this one too. It's like got my eye more so. Yeah. Let's see if anything comes out real quick for Mercurials with this, but I'm feeling like it's this other deck. Hmm. All right. What do we have for this Mercury energy with the two of diamonds and the five of clubs? What is let's see. Bishop clarity? Types of contracts, types of people that should engage with. Okay. Okay, these two popped out. Force, life force, divine completion. I impose my will. That's definitely a two of diamonds. I impose my will. For you to achieve the best, for you to achieve the best, it requires you to create an environment that supports and nurtures your unique talents. You can only grow as big as the pot you plant yourself in and how fertile your soil is. Always strive to get better, even if it means leaving those we love behind. Now, I just talked about that with that Nine of Hearts and Uranus. So you're going to have to make some deals with new people, Geminis, Virgos, and this is what the communication is going to be about. The other one that was sticking out, this is beautiful, is frequency. Your frequency needs to be intact. This is I sing, the singing bowl. When the mallet strikes the bowl, the result is frequency. From this frequency, life is created. If you are in a high vibration environment, peace, love, healing, happiness, and prosperity are the results. If you create a low frequency environment, stress, fear, pain, and struggle are the results. Be very mindful of the energy that has access to you and the person you share yourself with. So these contracts, these deals are coming in alignment with how well you open yourself up, but it's also wanting us to be mindful of what we're opening ourselves up to and the life force energy that we are bringing with it. These are both very beautiful. Lineage. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So Venus. Venus is for Tauruses. We're in Taurus season, as well as Libras. This little bird is catching my attention. Um, as well as our attraction, how we attract. This is our lifestyle. This is relationships. This is harmony, how we're going to harmonize in this week. The things that we're attracting, the people we're attracting, women, this feminine essence and energy. So those energies are the Jack of Spades and the Queen of Spades. Okay. The Jack of Spades and the Queen of Spades. Wow. Um, okay, the Jack of Spades is bringing forth this initiative. It's bringing forth this willingness to create, pull from and draw from several severed several different energies around you and create your own. And with that Queen of Clubs, this is that cauldron. And so the Jack of Spades is calling in the cauldron to really um, crystallize and embody these energies, these higher level energies, these initiating energies. So this is really attracting your highest self for all the Venus things that I mentioned before, right? How are you attracting your highest self? You feeling your highest self right now. Like I said to y'all, I felt this moment before it arrived, and I didn't know exactly what it would look like. I thought it was going to be over there. Instead, it's right here, but maybe that's just for now. I don't know, but you have the ability to draw from different sources, whether you see that sources and forces, whether you see that in the movies, whether you see that in your dreams, whether you see that in real life, you see it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, walking down the street, wherever you see it, if you like it, you can embody it this week. You can embody it. Um, so yeah, that's that message for that. I'm gonna pull from Messages of Cosmic Oracle cards. Uh-oh. Okay, ceiling work. Rise to the top. Oh, this thing charges fast. You may have to take it off the charger so it can stay. I want you to stay. Mhm. Okay. All right, Venus. What you got for this initiation and elevation and embodiment? Okay. I'm trying to jump out. You want to jump all the way out for me. Call me to stop. Thank you. Spirit. Okay, so whatever it is that you're calling in and initiating to is saying be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. This ain't the time to just be liking whatever and seeing any kind of influencer, and it's like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, but do you really want to? Do you really want to though? You know what I mean? Like, are you called to? Is this resonating in your authentic energy and aura and ori? Is it? All right. And the next card, I guess the twos is popping. That's the communication. It's coming in twos. When you find something that excites you, go go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay, come on, roller coaster. Okay, come on. Exactly what I just finished saying about this card. Just because it excites you, ooh, is it aligned though? It excites you and being authentic. I can say I'm gonna really love doing this with y'all, even though y'all are not here. Thought about doing this on Instagram Live, but to get it over to YouTube and to the Spotify and podcast situations is all right. Mars. These are the things that we're working on and towards. This is Aries energy. This is Scorpio energy. This is the work. This is the action. This is the fire. This is the determination. This is the focus. And it's heavily focused because, like I mentioned earlier, the Four of Clubs has an Eight of Clubs in Mars. and it's a fixed card. The Eight of Clubs goes nowhere. It's always Mars and Neptune. Highly spiritual work. Highly spiritual work. Highly spiritual work, right? Um, Again, just because Neptune's there doesn't mean it's going to be spiritual. It should be, right? It should be. It's by spiritual, I mean what you're called to do, what your spirit sent you here to do in this body, right? It can be focused on some Neptunian things, escapism things, um, drugs, alcohol, sex, we all the things, right? All the vices, right? You could go hard in that because Mars is here. Whatever it is, you're gonna go hard in something, right? With the added Mars energy of Mercury, Venus, the Ace of Diamonds. We just spoke briefly about this in regards to the Ace of Hearts, but the Ace of Diamonds is actually the Eight of Clubs Neptune card. So they're very, very psychic. They're very intuitive, spiritually, they can be called up from their dreams or their daydreams and then just have this amazing, like, initiative, something that just sparks. I'm even thinking about my mom right now, and, something came to her, and it's just like, oh, I got to do this for, about well, I don't want to say all her business, but, it's just that initiative, it's that spark. It's that spark. It's that spark. It's that get it up. It's that get it out the dark. Yeah. So yes, you're gonna be focused on some new things for the Mars energy, the Martian energy, especially those two zodiac signs, but all of us, we're gonna be focused on new things. There could also be things that we're already doing, like cardiology, I'm already doing, but in a new way, right? In a new format, which is what this is. Um, I like, I love cardiology, right? But I'm also loving the integration of cards and the physicalness of the cards, especially me as a Gemini, having that physical energy thing, right? So yeah, you're bringing this intuitive, psychic, be mindful of even what you say while you're working. So I got to be mindful of that right now. Even what you say while you're working, because this work is a spiritual work. It is still, even though we're doing zodiac energies, right? Astrological energies, individualistically, this is still a flow from that Jack of Spades initiation, that cauldron with the Queen of Spades. This is that flow. And so it's like now you're being called to do this particular work, to reinvent, to just imagine something new for it. And yeah, that says what I want to say. I'm gonna pull from this goddess deck. Um, I was gonna say to combat. I don't really want to combat the Martian energy, but to balance it with this feminine energy of these goddesses. And I might pull one from that Marian deck. We'll see what comes out. This is for the Martian energy, Eight of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're gonna pull from Harvest. But ooh, I wasn't ready for that. Surprise, surprise. Okay. This energy is This card is called Mbokomu. 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 Soul forgiveness. Mm, beautiful colors. These are like the colors of my home. Y'all can't tell, but they're in here and it's coming together. Um, she's in the garden and she's with the youth, her inner child. These could also be her children, but it's that inner child energy, that soul forgiveness, you know. She got a hand on her head. She's holding her womb. Yeah, it's definitely giving inner child healing. Um, and but it's the flourishing of new again these babies, right? With the four clubs, sitting with the Ace of Hearts on the United States spread. Imagine anew. Forgive yourself. Imagine anew. Don't use that Eight of Clubs to focus on negativity, fear, any of those things. Use it to imagine something new for yourself. These cards, all of these cards have whole messages that come with them. We're not going to get into all of that. But if you do want the messages for your particular signs, um, message me and we'll see what we can do. I don't know. And we're going to pull one from the Mother Mary, the Mary Oracle. We only on Mars? Okay. Love, this is Mary Magdalene. Love only ever expands. This is a beautiful card. Love only ever expands. Expand your love, not your fear. I just said that. Expand your love. Love the work that you're doing. I am definitely loving this right now. This is my work. All right. Jupiter. The Jupiter card for the four clubs on the life spread has gone through Mars now. Now it is in Jupiter. On the United States spread, we started a little bit in Jupiter, but now we're in Saturn. So the Jupiter card for the four clubs is a six of diamonds. Karmic rewards, karmic values, solidifying karmic things, karmic money, right? The sixes bring this balance, this restoration, and yeah, karmic rewards. That's how I'm gonna put that. It encompasses so much, but we can't get into all of cardology right now. And this Jupiter card over here is the Jack of Spades. Okay, Jack of Spades is showing out this week. If you're not copycatting this week, then shoot, I don't know what you're doing. But again, initiation energy, not just copycat, right? It's initiating into a new lifestyle, much like when you initiate into, like in my tradition, the Yoruba tradition and Ifa, you're gonna start off new. you're not gonna return to a baby. It's just not gonna happen. But you are catered to like you're new, like you are a baby. You are taught, like you know nothing. Um, and these are the karmic rewards. These are, I feel like there's another word I want to bring through that wants to come through for this Six of Diamonds. It's a steadfast energy. It's an energy that really digs deep into philosophy, and this is the Jupiter card as well. Um, mm, it's not coming yet, but yeah, this is an initiation into your karmic rewards. I like that. I like that. We're gonna go here with it. So a little more about the Six of Diamonds. That's the tax card. Make sure you pay your debts and all the things. Um, and it will be returned to you. Maybe not the same way, but um, you want to pay what's due. You want to give what you can. You definitely want to pay what's due. Uh, so many visuals. All right, what do we have for this? This is Sagittarius, by the way. Sagittarius, expansion, wisdom, higher elevations, knowledge, learning, philosophy, philosoph philosophizing. Okay. Um, we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. Creation and it's the six. You were born with all the tools you will ever need to be successful. You not need anything outside of yourself to manifest your heart's desires. The answers have always been inside you. You will have you will have to go outside of your comfort zone to get the results you want. This path will lead you to a hidden secret path, and it is the path that will lead you out of darkness. We did start this off by saying it's gonna be a roller coaster. Okay, Jupiter energy coming through on many levels of initiation with the Jack of Spades and it being the Jupiter card. Master teacher. I am eternal. This is the ancestors. You are your ancestors. Honor them by first loving and honoring yourself. Know your worth. Your value is in your essence. Know your worth. The fearless child who believed they could do and become anything they dreamed of. Before the abuse, abandonment, trauma, ridicule, and fear. Find them, heal them. Oh, we just said that for another card too. They are your master teacher. Wow. All right, Sagittarius. All right, wisdom coming through with the inner child, the hero. Heru. Grief is the most powerful emotion that blocks your heart and keeps you from giving and receiving love. You are never a victim because victimhood transfers your power and voluntarily gives it to your enemies. But the greatest responsibility you have is to conquer your fears, suppress your ego, and sacrifice for others so that the hero in you can show up for you and others. Wow. All right, Jupiter, that was powerful. That was powerful. That's what y'all are initiating to. That's what's coming for sure. All right, Saturn. Saturn is dealing with the lessons of the week, the teachers of the week, the elders of the week, which kind of got into Jupiter as well. Um, the fears, the karma, right? But also the crystallization of things. And that we have the four of spades, which is the builder. It's building, it is the energy of gratitude. That is how we build, right? Without the physical, tangible things. The intangible is gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude that brings forth magnitude. You know what I'm saying? That was my little chant from my book, Little Warrior Woman, Just Like Mama. Not a shameless plug at all. Um, that's the energy, that's the vibe there. And then we have on this spread the six of spades. This is some elder energy. This is Saturn. Okay, four of spades and six of spades. The spades is the elders, right? So it's coming with some more wisdom. The six of spades is this karmic faded energy. Um, it's saying there's not much you need to do unless there are particular I's you need to dot and T's you need to cross, which I'm sure there is. Um, but from that point, it's a karmic reflection, right? You're gonna see what you need to build. You're gonna know what you need to build. The people, the energy is gonna show up in a powerful way. You're gonna be rewarded quickly. Things are just they're gonna align. Um, mm, all right, for Saturn. Oh, not saying it's gonna be easy. Okay, thank you. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. This is for Capricorns as well. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let love flow in. Thank you. And oh, my arm. Mm, Cards. Our Lady of Creative Choice. Hmm. Our Lady of Creative Choice. Oh, what you build is your choice. What you're grateful for is your choice. You know, it's your choice. You can decide. You can decide how karma, the six of spades is reflected back to you. Oh, um, six of spades also deals with health. All all the spades do. So definitely be mindful of your health, Capricorns. And I have Capricorn in the sixth, which deals with health. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, in order for me to, I'm channeling these messages, but in order for me to process, it's like I have to take these pauses. I have to like really sit. Um, and of course, I don't can't necessarily do that. This would be an even longer ass video. So now we have Uranus. Pew, 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 pew. Life spread, Ten of Hearts, which is bringing that big family energy. Yeah. Four clubs. The four clubs I know, they do have big families and they commune with their families a lot. Heavily engaged in family. This is also the networking energy. This is, oh, deep waters energy. This is abundance energy. This is successful energy with people. And then we have this Nine of Hearts, which in some regards can be a divorce card, which can maybe be considered not so successful. Um, but it's more so in the essence of releasing certain energies to make room for more, right? Or, to release certain physical objects to make room for more, right? These are both like big, big wish fulfillment energies. So for Uranus, I didn't give my little pre-thing, but Uranus is Aquarius. And for the sake of cardology, it is Leo energy as well. This is the unexpected, this is the evolution, this is the future energy coming as well. So we're getting a little preview into the future in regards to these particular things and how you will engage with the people, the hearts of the people, actual physical people, you know, um, is going to be very telling in that way. So what are y'all wishing for? What do y'all want? What do y'all truly desire, Aquariuses and Leos? I got lots of this gorgeous deck. The goddess deck. Ooh, seasons, harvest. Y'all ready for a season to be over and a new one to begin? Is that what y'all are ready for? Let's see. I don't know. I do know. What do we? Oh gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. In no great detail will I be talking about these cards, but I will show them. Truth, the embodiment of truth for this Uranus energy. Liberation, Queen Mother Nanny. Nanny. Oof, manifestation. Okay. Shine. Oh gosh. Well, I'm a Leo rising, so I'm gonna jump in this too. Oh, we need to combat the scarcity and seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The balancing of all of these things, the balancing of truth, liberation, manifestation, shine, scarcity, and the seasons or season that you are in. That work is coming in the future. That is the revolutionary work as well. All right, Neptune. Neptune, we have for Pisces. We also have for the spiritual realm. We have for the underworld, the agape love energy that is transcendent um, and evermore, you know, that Neptune energy brings. Um, it's also, again, that escapism, that fear of limitation when really you can experience it all and so much, right? We have the Ten of Diamonds, which is an abundant energy, but it can also be heavy. It can also be a lot for Pisces to manage. It can be a lot for anybody to manage, but because it's the Neptune card, I said Pisces. It can be a lot for folks to manage. Um, it could be a lot of ancestral energy coming through. Yes, yes. hmm These are I'm remembering the conversations I was having this morning with a particular ancestor of mine. But yeah, a lot of ancestral transmission. It could be money coming through. It can be, it's just a lot of energy. It's a lot of attraction coming through the spiritual realms and energies. So be mindful. Be mindful. The Neptune energy on the United States spread is the Three of Clubs, which is the energy of last week. But it's also is bringing this very creative, communicative energy, which is kind of like I'm doing now. Again, reverting back to myself because I don't know what y'all are doing out there, but I'm assuming you're trying something new as well. And this is something that you've kind of already been stirring in, dreaming, visualizing, brewing about, right? And it's coming to fruition. These could possibly be things that you already wrote down. These can be missives and messages that you wrote to your ancestor or left on your ancestor's altar that is coming true. Believe it, receive it, know it, embody it. The Three of Clubs can also bring in some fear. So make your list, check it twice. Okay. But yeah, focus your mind. Focus your mind, dig deeper into your mantras, into your affirmations, into your prayers. Stay centered in that. Stay centered in your ancestors and the prayers that you've already made and realize and know, believe that they are heard, acknowledged, and coming to fruition. In a ten of diamonds abundance type of way. Right? Uh Ooh, messages of the cosmos. What do we have for these? This Neptune energy. Oh, hey now. Thank you. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. You see, it's an astronaut. Like, you better go with that flow. You trying to go against. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Go with it. Align with it. Ancestors is talking and whispering in your ears. Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. Align with it and move on. Up, moving on. I'm moving on. I'm not even gonna pick another card because we done moved on. We done aligned and moved on. All right. The Pluto card, the challenge, this transformative subconscious energy, this energy of the subconscious that needs to be transformed, that's being highlighted this week, is the Eight of Spades. as well as the Seven of Clubs. Yeah, all of these cards are rewards to each other. That's how this is shifting. The Seven of Clubs is the reward card to actually the Seven of Clubs. Oh, I don't want to confuse y'all. But for the cardologists out there, the Seven of Clubs is sitting in the reward position to the Eight of Spades on the United States spread. But on the life spread, the Seven of Clubs is the Pluto card. So this is like a double Pluto reward energy. This is some deep stuff. All right. The first thing that came to mind was sex. Was the sexual energy. I'm even thinking about the mallet when I showed that card with the singing bowl and the mallet. That energy, the bowl is the womb, the woman, the feminine, and the mallet is the masculine. The penis energy is the visual that I'm coming back to in terms of this being a very sexually activated energy. Whether this is with yourself, this is some conscious things that are brewing that need to come out and surface to be able to understand on deeper levels, to process on deeper levels, and to be rewarded with. These are also belief sets and systems. It is the will. It's the will, the will, the will. The Four of Clubs has a lot of power because it sits in Mars, because it has an Eight of Clubs in Mars, because it has an Eight of Spades in Pluto, which Scorpio, Mars is Mars, it's more Martian energy, right? On a deeper level though, right? So these eights are super powerful. But it deals heavily with belief systems. It sits Jupiter, Saturn, wisdom, right? Higher intelligence and insight, your philosophies. And Saturn crystallizes those things. So it's like what you believe is crystallizing or has crystallized. And what do you need to so many words. Regurgitate? What do you need to vomit up? What do you need to look up under that rug and be like, yeah, this is no longer serving me, and you need to attack it, Scorpios, and all of us, all of us this week, right? With the Seven of Clubs as well. So this is going to be affirming something new for yourself. Simply put, I love it. Simply put, affirming something new for yourself. And remember, I started off with the Seven of Clubs too, with the movie Sinners. Who were the sinners? You gotta go find that out for yourself. Who were the sinners in the movie? But yeah, affirm your way through it. Create new mantras for yourself, new mindsets, new messages. Like it's a powerful, powerful, powerful time to do so. You can change a lot. You can bring some wealth in with this. Yes, 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 yes. You can bring some wealth in with this. The reward to that is the Ace of Hearts and the Nine of Diamonds. You're gonna have some interesting perspectives to share. Um, this is definitely reaching a pinnacle, a high point of wealth, so much so that you have some to give and share and pour upon people. Wealth of knowledge, wealth of money, um, a wealth of wealth, right? A wealth of insight. Um, fresh and new, fresh and new. Babying yourself. Okay, this is deep, 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 deep. I feel myself getting drawn in, but also I'm ready to end. We got one more. We'll do the moon. That'll be Cancer. Oh, this is for Pluto and the reward. Oh, thank you. Oh, all right, we got one card from there, and then we're gonna get one from here. What is the messages that we need to know about this transformation? This deep subconscious dive and the reward that is coming after we tackle it or as we tackle it or before we tackle it. Reward might come first. And then we gotta go in. Okay. First card out. Love never ends. It's the heart card. I carry a cathedral within me. Wow. That's the messaging for the Pluto energy. Then we have Our Lady who prevents interference. And you'll see she's holding the baby. She's not letting you interact with that baby. And I said the reward card is the Ace of Hearts. And also that's on the life spread. And then the United States spread, the Four of Clubs is sitting with the Ace of Hearts. So Our Lady is preventing folks from interfering with this progress, with this initiation that's taking place for us. You know, you see that tree sitting on top of them roses. It's a wealth of life and knowledge that is, if you can see, it's like it's a stream. It's going through up to the baby, through the I was gonna say the woman, but the Marian energy and back down. It's a transference of knowledge and wisdom. Can y'all see that? Looking at that one. So we're being very protected this week. This is a big week. This is a big initiation. And Our Lady of Sacred Waters. Ooh, I've never seen this card, but I got so many chills. It's like you are the altar, right? You carry a cathedral within you. You are the altar. Nobody is interfering with that. You have the command and the protection of the divine right now. Use it. Baptizing you in the sacred waters. Wow. And wow. And wow. All right. That was deep. It's Pluto, so that makes sense. The moon card on the life spread is the Queen of Diamonds, the provider, the mother provider, the mother provider. Okay, we're going with the God. Okay, we're going. Okay. The mother provider with the Queen of Diamonds, right? She gonna provide. It's a lot of lessons and wisdom that comes with that Queen of Diamonds, though. This is for the moon. This is the Cancer energy. This is the mother energy. This is the nurturing energy. This is your interactions with your mother this week. This is how you are interacting as a mother this week. This is how you're being nurtured and how you're going to nurture and nourish others. It's going to be through the things that you value. So, right? This is what I value. I value cardiology, and this is how I'm nourishing y'all, how I'm feeding y'all this week, um, as well as myself. Okay. And then on the United States spread, we have the Eight of Diamonds. The Eight of Diamonds. And again, we talked a little bit about that in the beginning with the Seven of Clubs. This is the highlight. This is the Sun card. Even though it's not sitting in the Sun on this spread, it's sitting Uranus, Mars. It's going to be very unexpected. And it's pushed by the King of Clubs, which would make that the cosmic lesson, which is the card of today. So yeah, I expect for this video to go viral. You know what I mean? I didn't expect to say that, but because I'm talking about spiritual things, the Eight of Diamonds is my Neptune card for life. It's the Moon card. It's sitting with my God card. I know y'all don't know what all that means. Some of y'all might, but yeah, this is why I was called here to do this today, is to share these transmissions um, through me as a vessel, using my mouth and my vocal cords. But this is the message of spirit. This is the message of the mothers. Mm. And the Eight of Diamonds is challenged by the Queen of Diamonds. Yeah, this is, oof, okay, yeah, it's big money energy for all the Cancer things, right? The moon things. It's money, it's money, it's money, it's money, it's wealth, it's investment, it's grants, it's loans, it's coming in unexpectedly. This has already been crystallized. This has already been made manifest. Yeah. I hope y'all get through this whole video. I didn't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ooh, what I say? What I say? What I say? Marie Laveau, good juju. This is that good juju. Yes. And she working all the magic. She got the sage in her hand. She got the spell book. She got the sacred snake, as it is the year of the snake. This is the mother, right? This is for the moon. This is for Cancer. She got the candles lit. She got the stage set. She got her chalk. She's written out. Looking like the high priestess. That's powerful. Good juju. Wow, okay. This card came out twice. Soul forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Nurture yourself. Nurture you now. Nurture your inner child. Nurture your actual children, whatever it is. Look at this womb here. At first I thought it was a drum, which is still a moon, but it's like overflowing into this river. Wow, that's powerful. see if we get a card from all the feminine based cards. This is for the moon and Cancer energy. Okay. Christ. Love knows only mercy. Love knows only mercy. Hmm. Love knows only mercy. Christ card. Well, we know Christ sacrifice, but also Christ consciousness, knowing who you are, knowing exactly who you are. And especially with that 8 of diamonds, ready to sit in the sun. See that sun? The sun, the actual sun, but also the sun over his head, crowning his head, that red embodiment. And excuse me if I wasn't as descriptive for the podcast folks that don't have the visuals. I will be mindful of that next time. Let's see. Do we have a card? You have something you want to share here? No? All right. Our Lady of Divine Presence. Be present. Our Lady of Radiant Grace. That's definitely Queen of Diamonds energy. Our Lady of Love. All right, you guys. This has been beautiful, amazing. I need to lively up myself, recharge myself, drink lots of fluids. One more tidbit before I go. The transformation on the United States spread for the 4 clubs week is the 4 of spades, which again is the builder, and it is the energy of gratitude. That is going to bring forth the ability to build, right? The ability to expand, the ability to solidify is being grateful for what already is, right? And that's also the Saturn card for the 4 clubs in general in life, always. So take these messages and share them far and wide. And if you need any assistance, any extra assistance, I'm here for you. Hit up my inbox, my DM, my PM, my question box, wherever it is that you're seeing or hearing this message. This is Osunfemi, Wanbi, and Njeri. You have just witnessed all in the cards.